Once a month or so, we woo Caren McSherry to Studio 4 with her bag full of trendy Gourmet Warehouse foodstuffs and cooking things. She is a chef, a cookbook author, and culinary teacher. Her most recent book is called In a Pinch. It is my pleasure to welcome Caren McSherry back to Studio 4 to show and tell us more.
Happy summer.
Hey, nice to see you again. Happy what?
We're going to talk that talk because it's all about that.
I said we're into ice cream and popsicles, and then I thought maybe we're into chicken soup this summer.
I know, but we're going to lighten it up. So what did I bring today? I brought, okay, let's start with Happy.
Happy?
Kids and all these fantastic different candles. Candles aren't candles anymore. Like you know, you stick them on the cake and there you go.
Right.
So we've got cars for boys, footballs, all kinds of things like that.
Who knew?
Little girly things, happy birthday, and then this is my favorite.
But you know, you don't have to be a kid.
No.
What if you were just
and
at a car dealership? These are Jimmy Pattison candles.
Oh, there you go. I should
Why
call them.
not? You should say, Jimmy, got a deal.
And so for the ones that don't want the number chronologically on their cake, you get the
mean
candelabra.
like you and me?
Yeah, exactly. Like you and I, we would want this, and it's quite sort of festive and fancy, and you just do one blow and you don't have to, you know, miss. But isn't that cute? And it just sort of plunks in the center of the cake. So
I suspect they come bigger, do they?
no, that's it.
No.
That's all we're getting.
That's all? How
That's
many
it.
were on that candelabra?
Yeah, like 8. You can be 8 again.
You can be 8 or you can be 80, and you're just as fine
Now, canning
and lovely.
is super big, hey?
Candy?
Canning
Oh,
as
canning.
in, you know, like
Get
jams.
yours checked, dear.
Jams and fruits
Of
and
course.
things like that. And so a lot of
Chutneys.
times, yeah, people want fancy jars. They don't just want like the hand-me-down, like the regular old mason jars. So
Right.
these are weck jars, and they're very fancy. They've got the little clips on them, but look at the gorgeous shapes. So if you were going to give a jar of chutney, of jam, of something special, a pear butter,
Antipasto. Good time to make antipasto.
nice jars. I mean, it really takes the canning look to a different level.
Yeah.
It's very kind of hip and sexy and fun. So those are huge now.
Exactly. The
Everybody is
tulip jelly jar. How can
canning.
we live without the mini
can't.
tulip jelly jar? You just simply can't.
Now, bacon is gone crazy. Remember last year when I brought you the bacon chocolate bar, and everybody just ran out and like, oh,
I know.
I want that.
No, but it's a good combo, bacon and
now
chocolate.
it's gone bacon salt, bacon cakes, bacon. It's really crazy. And now here's the latest craze. It's bacon rimming salt. So to do your martinis or your Bloody Marys or whatever, so the
A
salt.
martini with bacon?
I know.
No.
It's everywhere.
Bloody Mary, maybe.
Yeah, Bloody Mary, I could see it, but it
Not
just.
on the martini.
Well, who'd think to put it in a cake?
Oh,
Bacon pancakes now.
really?
Yeah. So it's
Bacon
really
chocolate.
crazy.
But don't tell any of the great pigs I know that. Because they're having enough trouble staying alive.
So a little bit of ice cream. This is a brand new item out for making popsicles for kids. It's called Zoku. And what you do is you freeze the unit solid. You can do yogurt. You can do juices. So if, you know, for your grandson, you don't want them to have all the ice cream. You make it at home. So you would do orange juice, and you could put bits of fruit in it. You could do lemonade, and you can freeze the lemonade and put lemons in, and you can, or frozen yogurt, and or just soft yogurt, put it in and freeze it, and you've got these great little popsicle
And it takes
sticks.
minutes.
6 minutes.
Unlike when you and I were children. When
And
you
you
kept
can-
going to the fridge to see if the Kool-Aid had frozen.
Yeah, and it
And
was
it hadn't.
Like, no, summer's
No.
over by the time it froze.
And then the little popsicle stick had gone sideways
Yeah.
in yours.
But feel
perhaps,
the
but
weight of that.
There is a plug there
Yeah,
too, though.
the stick goes in, and then you bring it out, and
Okay,
then you can
and
keep
you
repeating.
rewash the stick,
Yeah,
or do you
and then
need to
can-
buy sticks?
No, it comes with sticks. You just keep.
How great.
Isn't it cool?
Well, you know, there
Very
was
popular.
a trend probably last summer. You probably told me about it because you keep me trendy. And there were like adult popsicles, and you
That's
had to
right.
mark them in the freezer.
That's right, for
so
you.
you could make like a gin and tonic popsicle or something
I
like
love it.
that.
That's right. They're so
No.
good. Okay, probably I've brought these to you before, but now they've come out with a spicy version. And they really are a very papery, thin corn chip, and they are probably my favorite without a doubt.
Really?
And to go with that everybody loves guacamole. Who doesn't love guacamole? All you do is take 2 avocados, mash them up, and add the mix. And it's all natural, it's clean. We refer to in the business as clean when there's not a lot of, like, things you can't say. So these chips are not...
So there's not a lot of junk or preservatives or anything.
And so
there's sweet roasted garlic, green chili, cilantro, something else here, bright tasting tomatillo.
That's so nice, hey?
Why not?
So
Because to make guacamole, it's not that hard.
It's not, but like if you're in a real hurry and you didn't, I didn't have a lime, I didn't have this, goodness, I didn't. So this is it. 2 avocados, the mix, you're done. And and it's perfectly flavored. Add a little bit more sauce, but these are great. So you're going to enjoy those later.
Sure, or an avocado, a little lemon, throw in some salsa, a little garlic. Would you put garlic? I guess they did in that.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
do too.
Okay, how fun is this?
And it's good for us.
Okay.
Oh, you have to have a big foot. This is Cinderella.
You're so funny. This is Cinderella. You only need 1 shoe, so this really works. This we borrowed from Fiona. It's her Grey Goose.
It's her stash?
It's her stash, but that's okay because it's supposed to be a wine caddy, but just so that you know how it works. So it's on your table. It's really cute for, like, you know, the young babes. You and I just put it on the table, but
we just drink out of the bottle.
It's very fun, hey?
Yeah, Grey Goose
it's
orange.
Very cute with the little heel, and it's fun.
Oh, no, that's great.
Great for showers, great for wedding gift, like just fun.
Oh,
so
really fun.
We won't break
So
Fiona's
you borrowed
vodka.
the vodka from
borrowed
Fiona,
it.
or
no, the
shoe?
vodka we borrowed because I forgot to bring the wine. But the wine caddy shoe.
But this would fit wine, would it?
It does fit wine. It's exactly perfectly fit for a wine glass.
Oh, how great. So for a shower, something fun, or a way to just give it.
Yeah, exactly.
When you go to dinner.
It's hilarious. I mean,
at
all
somebody's
girls,
house.
And it's got the appropriate red bottom.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
those
they're
are
very
La Boutin.
fashionable. Yeah,
La
very
Boutin.
fashionable.
Very.
And this is my brand new creation from GW. This is called 2.0, the next flavoring generation in hot spice. And what it is, it's a chili garlic paste. So you would put it in sauces, a stir fry, marinades, anything where you want a little bit of a lift and a kick. And it is probably the most delicious chili paste sauce I've ever had.
How great. So we use it in stir fries.
Stir fries,
for instance.
if you wanted to do it you want to pick up a little bit of a lift in a marinade. I did it the other night with olive oil. I put a teaspoon of that, some a bit of sea salt, and I brushed it all over the vegetables on the barbecue. Brushed it on the corn on the cob. It was delicious.
Yum. Not too spicy. So you add it with something with an oil.
Else. Yeah, it is a hot chili spice, chili garlic spice.
Right.
But you can use it in a million different ways. So I put it in my curry sauce. I'll put it in a stir fry.
Oh, great.
I'll put it in a marinade. I brush it on barbecue, anything like that.
From the Côte d'Azur? No.
That's it.
It is? It's
No,
from France?
Côte d'Azur is our line.
Oh, that's
Gourmet
your line.
Warehouse's line.
Oh, good, because
Yeah.
I was confused. I thought, no, that's not from France.
'Cause
Not
you've been
chili
there.
paste. I've been there. We usually have duck confit in France. Okay, so that's your own line. I didn't even know you had your own line, or did I just miss that?
No, it's sort
In
of
translation.
we don't try to make it a big thing. We're very subtle about it.
Apparently, now that you've told everybody in television land.
But it's a good thing because it's a good brand you can trust.
Exactly. And dates of expiration and things like that. You have to watch that, you know.
It's huge. It's huge. You have to really be careful. Not so much. I think it's more so in. I guess if you opened up my fridge door, I would have more than one thing that's expired. But
I know,
I'm okay
but if
with
it's
that.
pickled, it's okay,
Yeah, pickled,
I'm thinking.
vinegared, things like that, like a caper. A caper's pickled. How does it go out of date? You know?
I don't know, but I know that my mother used to just take the mold off the jam and serve it.
Oh, how many people
Guess
do you
that's
know
okay.
scrape the cheese?
I know, but the cheese guy, Girth Pretty, told me that's not good.
No, because the pores go in. They
Yeah,
sort of
so
burrow.
that the mold is kind of there. It just doesn't taste quite right, so toss it.
But when you go to France and you walk into those little cheese shops, nothing's
that's true.
refrigerated. And the mold is prolific, and every cheese has this blooming on it, and you pay money for that. The more mold, the better.
Well, that's true.
Hey?
And they have very good cheese,
And it's all
as we
moldy.
do. Our artisanal cheeses here in British Columbia. Hello.
They're
Really
brilliant.
good.
Oh, and a plug for the best cheese shop in town. Les Amis du
Les
Fromage.
Amis.
They're the best.
Are they still in Park Royal, or did they move?
They're
What
now,
happened?
Do you know what? They're my neighbor. They're on East Hastings Street now.
Oh, great.
And they have a beautiful shop and a restaurant, and it's lovely.
Oh, great. Okay, they must have raised the rent or something. Who
In
knows?
Park Royal.
We never know.
Finally,
Hamilton Beach.
a tiny little...
That used to be the machine for the milkshakes.
Exactly.
I worked at the pizzeria.
And you did the thing. And
We had
it
a Hamilton Beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a little half pint, so you can make yogurt, frozen yogurt. You can make ice cream in a dish. And it, again, it's very quick. It makes it in 6 to 12 minutes. The only thing with this is you must keep the little dishes in the freezer. So, but it's very inexpensive.
So
An
it's
ice
soft
cream-
serve ice cream kind of thing?
Yeah. So to have an ice cream machine that you can do for like $35 is crazy.
Right, but what about the cranking? Isn't that part of the summer thing? You crank and you put the
Yeah.
rock salt in
Have
and
you
you
ever done
crank.
that?
Oh yeah, as a kid.
Yeah, not now. No one has time to crank. They're like,
It's too bad. We have to go back to slow food, slow
it
movement.
is, I
Don't
agree.
you think? It
Oh,
was
I
a
cook
great
every
thing to
day.
do
I
in the
think
summer.
It's all fun.
And it did taste better
I agree.
than some. Then you put the fresh peaches and the homemade
Yeah.
ice cream.
But you see, you can do that too. You can, when
can.
your peaches are mushy, you just,
Right.
you know, instead of like, oh, what am I going to do with them? Mash them up and then fold them into the ice
Okay.
cream.
Well, I know you don't want to open this. Of course you
I
don't.
can.
No, don't.
No?
Because
Do
then
we
you
have
can't
time?
sell
No.
it if you open it.
Well, yeah, I can.
Well, not if it's used.
Oh.
But I'm just thinking, is there a button on it? How?
It's just, you just plug it in.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
plug it in
yeah.
and it just does
And
its
it
thing,
just
so
does its
nobody
thing.
has to crank or anything.
No.
So you add what? Cream and
Yeah, cream and
all
milk.
the things you do.
Or if you want to just make it milk, or if you just want to use yogurt.
Okay, good.
So yogurt is
so
a
you
good
can make
way
a
to go.
gelato in
Yeah,
it, maybe?
yeah, everything.
Little bit, so you can add blueberries or strawberries,
All of the
anything.
above.
Oh, see, that's efficient. That makes sense.
Very efficient. And it's
Yeah.
not one of those great big things with a footprint that takes your whole kitchen counter up. You can put it away, and it's not, you know, it's for
Exactly.
space
and
challenging.
in the interest of keeping our beautiful figures, you know, the half pint machine might be the
That's
answer.
it. You don't get a whole lot.
Don't you think? So what else is up this summer? Anything duck taco bites and things like that on your porch or what?
Yeah, we should do that.
I would like to.
Okay,
Your duck taco bites, that's in this one.
It is,
I think
and
in
it's
a pinch.
so good. So
No
there
kidding.
you go. You could take a chip. You buy a duck from the Chinese takeout.
Right.
Take a half a duck. You don't need the whole duck. Just pull the shred the meat off. Leave the skin and bones aside, and then a little bit of guacamole or shredded jack cheese. Broil it in the oven, and you've got a
You've
perfect
got a
little
duck taco
bite.
Nice to see you. Thank you. Caren McSherry, Gourmet Warehouse, her latest cookbook, newest cookbook, In a Pinch, Effortless Cooking for Today's Gourmet.